What's up, guys? Today, what happened? So let's start over here in North America. Not really much happened, especially not in the Caribbean. But if we move down here into Central America, some wars happened. Like, now, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua. Well, Nicaragua's been in it for a while. Are supporting the red team. But Belize and Guatemala are now supporting the blue team. Colombia went red to attack, along with Costa Rica, to attack Panama, which went blue because they used to be controlled by the U.S., so they are kind of good allies. And Theodore Roosevelt helped make the Panama Canal, which is actually not a straight line. I looked up the other day. It's actually really squiggly. You'd think it'd be like straight. No, it's pretty much just like, the canal is technically straight and short, but then there's like a lake that touches it, that connects it to the Pacific. Here, and Peru lost some land to Brazil, Colombia, and Bolivia. But Argentina got some land, advanced into Brazil. Now let's play over with these maps. Egypt would look normal along with Libya. Sudan, I could tell it was Sudan. Nothing really happened here on the Horn of Africa, by the way. Not really much here, except in North Africa. Spain got kicked out of Morocco, and Tunisia no longer exists. Over here, Yemen and Oman went red and lost some land to Saudi Arabia and UAE, which also went blue, along with Qatar, which is actually the only country that starts with Q. I learned that on, what was it? Not Jeopardy.
The Weakest Link.
On The Weakest Link. Not sponsored, by the way.
You didn't learn that. You knew the answer when they asked you, asked the question.
Well, I learned that it was the only one, which I probably could have found out on my own if I really wanted to. But Iran lost some land after Iraq and Azerbaijan signed a peace treaty, where Azerbaijan only lost a little bit of land. They lost that little weird thing by Armenia and a little bit of the western part of the normal country. And now Iraq only has a little bit of Mesopotamia. And now they are also looking a lot like Mesopotamia, ancient Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia.
I know.
Oh, you add an extra syllable to it.
No, I just add an N to it.
Okay.
Because it's funny to say.
Say it again.
Mesopotamia.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, it's really Mesopotamia, not Mesopotamia. But either way, Kazakhstan went red, but the rest of the stands besides Pakistan went blue, along with Mongolia, and China lost a lot of land along with Russia. Russia doesn't have an eastern coast. They haven't had that for a while, but most and all of it. Now China has a little bit of the southeastern coast. Papua New Guinea, not much happened. But soon China's not going to be able to take all the water in the Pacific. The wall expanded, that's why Kazakhstan joined. Oh, and there's some land. Hey. Otherwise, not much happened. I don't remember if this was last month. But that happened. Malaysia advanced into Indonesia. And put in the comments below if you think Malaysia is part of Asia or Oceania. I know another fellow YouTuber that has more subscribers than me in like the hundreds or 200s. 300s maybe, I don't know. Wisenex. Actually one of my friends from school says that Malaysia's in Asia. Indonesia's definitely not though. We can agree on that. This is all of Indonesia is in Oceania. They have no land in Asia. Now Malaysia does, but I say Malaysia, the capital of Malaysia is in Oceania. So I say.
What continent do they belong to?
Well, so if we go in.
Do they belong to Australia or
So
do they
this
belong...
here is Malaysia, along with here, and then Singapore's there. That's Malaysia, but their capital's somewhere in this area here. And then Brunei's there too. But Indonesia's capital is like on one of these few islands. And none of this blue here is Indonesia.
Okay.
But all the other blue, except for there, right there, and right there, is Indonesia. And obviously not Australia or Tasmania.
No, but my question, when you break things into their continental places,
Like
does
Asia,
this stuff go with Australia?
that's Oceania.
Or that's not a continent.
Oceania?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Oceania, so this is the border.
There are 7 continents.
Yes, instead of Australia, it's actually Oceania.
Since when?
Since always, people call it Australia, but they're wrong.
Well, I learned it was Australia.
Well, either way, this video is getting long, so like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment which continent you think Malaysia's in.
And whether or not you think Australia is one of the continents.
It's Oceania, not Australia, but okay. Good.